Yeah, it's Cat Deluna
eventually,
time.
and I'm working hard. But you know, to all the people out there that have a dream and are trying to push, let me tell you, you have to really develop like a really tough skin. Like, forget that, like harder than crocodile skin, like, because this is a really hard working to make it in.
Let me ask you something. I know back, like, you had performed the national anthem and you had gotten a lot of stuff about it, because that was back in, what, 2008, right?
Yeah.
So the Star Spangled Banner, as a matter of fact, it landed you on Billboard magazine's 100 worst national anthems.
I know. And
how do you bounce back from that? How do you not get crushed and be like, I want
to tell you the truth, because I am a trained vocalist and I know when to accept what I did wrong, and I know how to, like, I'm that type of person. It's a business, it's my work. Like, let's talk about, because I never even talked about what really happened that day.
Okay, let's go.
You know, performers, and this is what I learned. This is why, let me tell you something. If you see me doing a sound check, you'll be like, oh my God, that girl is crazy. I mean, I'm on point now. I went to do sound check that day, and whatever, I never ever performed in an arena so big. Remember, that was just my second year. Oh my God, everything was happening for me. And we went to do sound check. Everything was perfect. And my in-ears stay in the truck. Of course, because you need that.
Your what?
Your in-ears.
Oh,
you hear yourself.
in your ears. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But remember, the whole stadium no one was there. It was empty. So then the sound people say, no, use our in-ears. And I'm like, are you sure? They're like, yeah. And they said, then I had to use their pouch, and they put a battery in it. And I was like, please guys, change the batteries, because usually they run out. Oh my God. Exactly. I go on stage. Here I am. If you really think about it, if you see the video, I start straight. And then after a while, everything goes back. I couldn't hear myself. And then, because if you see it, the notes that I messed up in are notes that no one that ever studies music and knows their notes mess up. So that's what happened to me. Only trust yourself and, you know, do what you're trying to do.
So at that point, though, did you take it out of your ear or something like that? Or
no.
You
it was, everything got, like, the nerves and everything. But to tell you the truth, all in through, like, what happened, like, I couldn't even hear that I messed up till afterwards. That's how bad it was.
Oh, okay.
But the in-ears, everything felt, nothing was there. And if you hear me, I'm like, oh my God, and I'm like that. And then when I left, I was like, out of all the times, it had to happen that day. But you know what? Whatever, I will do it again one day and prove, you know, I'm a singer, I'm a vocalist. That doesn't really take anything away from me. What it does is, you know, as a musician and as a person that should be on her, like, grind, I'm like, damn, Kat, you really messed that up that time.
Okay,
but
you weren't like crying?
No, not at all. Because you're a performer. Like, when you fall, stand back up. Oh, well, like, it happens. We're not perfect people. We're not robots, you know? I mean, if you ask me what I would have changed that day, it would have been that. Now they could call me when a bitch when I'm doing sound check. Like, I don't want to use nobody's equipment but mine. You know, because you think about that day, and it's true. Everything counts. And that one day,
you hope it won't happen again, but you know there's gonna be days that you know that
who knows, one day I might fall off stage.
Christina Aguilera, that happened to her. She forgot the lyrics.
And look, she's an amazing vocalist. Nobody takes that away from them. And you know, that was the only thing that if they asked me right now, I'm like, what would you know, like, what was the worst thing? I was like, oh, but what can you do?
That's all right. I brought it up for you.
No, but thank you, thank you. I never really talked about it, so that's kind of cool. You know.
So Kat Deluna, she's got the song "Drop It Low" out right now. We're gonna take a listen to it and then get back.
Yeah.
All right. It's Hot 106.
Cool. Now we got it.